Hi guys, it's me again, Kaylee Cross. As promised, I said I was going to do this YouTube video to answer some questions and reveal some big massive news relating to Life on the Rocks. Well, I didn't actually receive that many questions. The questions I did were mainly based on what the big reveal is. But to answer the question I did have about whether I'm going to have a scheduled updating sort of system, unfortunately, with the way my routine is and having to take kids to school and work and stuff like that, that's not really feasible for me at the moment. Maybe in the future it might be an option, but right now I write when I can and I update when I can. I know sometimes it's a little bit longer between updates and sometimes they're really quick, but it all depends on how much free time I have and how things are going at home, really. So to go on to the big news and to answer all the other questions I've had, the big question has been, why have I taken Life on the Rocks off of Wattpad? Well, it is on there. I have put it up again, but I've only put up the first 3 chapters. You will be able to go on my profile and you will find it. There is also a new cover for it, which is actually now the official cover of Life on the Rocks. Because I am glad to say I have recently signed a publishing contract with Dream Big Publishing. So soon you'll be able to buy your very own copy of Life on the Rocks as an ebook and in print, which is absolutely amazing, really. I'm still pinching myself, and yeah, it was a massive shock when I got a response from them saying that they'd like to take it on and that they'd previously read my story and they loved it, and it's you guys that gave me the confidence to go ahead and try this, because all of you have read it and left comments and voted, and you gave me the confidence to put it into the Wattie Awards, and that came. It was a finalist in the werewolf category, and now it's going to be an actual book. So I want to say thank you to you all. I don't have an exact date as to when it'll be out, as at the moment I'm still currently editing it. So as you can imagine, some of you that all of you that have read it on Wattpad, there was quite a few little errors and typos and that lot in it. So I'm gonna go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I've done 1 edit, I've started my 2nd. I've also got another pair of eyes on it as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, when it does come out, it will be, I'd like to say, close to perfect. But yeah, it'll be coming out soon. I will release another video to let you know on the dates of when it'll be out. I'll put updates on the Life on the Rocks book on Wattpad with information as its date and where it'll be available. But at the moment, I believe it'll be available in places like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, among other places. But yeah, it's really exciting to have this happen, and I'd like to say a massive, massive thank you to Dream Big Publishing for giving me this opportunity and making my dreams come true. But yeah, this is completely and utterly amazing, and for all of you that are still reading Life Straight Up, don't worry, I have not given up on it. I am going to continue, but obviously with all this work going on to get Life on the Rocks ready for print, that's taken up a lot of my time at the minute, and once all that is done and it's sent off and that's sort of in the process of happening, I will be back to writing Life Straight Up, and hopefully that should be finished. It's probably about another 4 or 5 chapters maybe of that, and then that'll be done, and then possibility of a book number 3. But obviously I'd like to hear from you to know what you'd like book 3 to be about. Would you like to continue with Ray and Cole and what happens after this book's finished, or do you want to move on to the next generation? Because we know obviously Ray's going to have her twins, and obviously Celeste and Chris, they have their little boy now, and obviously you've got the boys, Ollie and Isaac, so do you want to see what happens to them as they grow up, or do you want to carry on with Ray and Cole? So maybe we can have a little contest or a little poll or something, and you can let me know what you'd like, and you know, I can write what you want. Also, I will be launching a brand new website. It's almost finished now, so I will put an update on Wattpad and on my Life on the Rocks fan page on Facebook. Also, I do have a blogger account with a little blog that I've been putting up. There's also Twitter. If you go on Twitter, and you'll find me at KA Cross. I believe if you go on Blogger, it's www.kacross.blogspot.com. But yeah, if you can go on there, you can find out information there. The website will actually be www.kacross.com, and you'll be able to go on there. You'll be able to find links to buy the book when it's available. You will also be able to find out information about upcoming projects, how I'm getting on with stuff. You know, it'll be information about me and any updates and stuff like that. Other question I've had was about my other story, In Heat. I will be going back to it. Obviously, I got so sidetracked with Life on the Rocks, and it took me on this massive roller coaster, which I'm still on. So once that's out of the way and Life Straight Up's out of the way, and I might take a short break before starting the third book. In that space, I'll try and work a little bit on In Heat, and hopefully we can get that finished, because I know quite a few of you quite enjoy that one. But hopefully everything should be sorted soon, and we'll have updates from different stories. And you know, this is a good time for me at the moment, and you know, I'm loving everything I'm doing right now. So you know, thanks to you lot, you know, with everything that I've been through in the last 2 years, the last year or so, it's, you know, this is pretty much me closing that chapter of my life and moving on to bigger and better things. And don't worry, I am not leaving Wattpad completely. Obviously when Life Straight Up's finished, I'm hoping to show it to my publisher, and hopefully they'll take that one on as well, and we'll possibly have that one out on print. And obviously I'll have to take that one off as well and put the first 3 chapters on, so it's part of my contract. I can't have it all on there. So please don't hate me if it does come off, because you'll soon be able to get it in other ways. So, you know, I don't want to sit here and ramble on for too long, so I guess that's it really. I've answered all the questions, I've done my big reveal, and just stay tuned onto my fan page on Facebook and on Wattpad for all my updates on my website of when the book's being published and when it's out. So, you know, it's all good. Everything's wonderful right now. So, there's only one thing left for me to say to you all, and that's cheerio for now, my lovelies.